doing a super fun Easter collaboration with Ariana Flutter. She has a mommy channel, which is where we're doing this collaboration, and then they also have a vlogging channel called It's Us. And we thought it'd be fun to get together and just share some fun little Easter ideas. So over on her channel, she is putting together Easter baskets for her two daughters. And I love seeing her put together things like this, like Easter baskets, because she always knows how to fill the baskets with things other than candy. And she's also very budget friendly. And so I always love seeing what she comes up with. And I can't wait to watch her video. So her video will be linked down below. So make sure that you go watch it and subscribe to her while you're there. So for my video today, I kind of just did a little mishmash of stuff. Number one, I put together some really easy Easter treats. You guys know me, I love to entertain, but I don't love to spend all day in the kitchen. So then the second thing that I'm gonna be sharing with you is just some really easy, cute things that you can do if you are hosting Easter or having any kind of Easter party. So the first thing that I'm gonna dive into are the Easter cupcakes. Now, like I said, I absolutely love to entertain, but I don't love to spend a ton of time in the kitchen, and I don't love a ton of mess. And so what I do when I am making like any kind of a festive cupcake, I usually go to Walmart or Target. This time I went to Target, and you can call ahead and pre-order cupcakes, and then you can just bring them home and decorate them however you want. And you don't have to spend all day in the kitchen like actually making up a batch of cupcakes. So on to the fun part of decorating the cupcakes. So for these cupcakes, you're gonna need cupcakes, of course, and then some little mini chocolate bunnies, some chocolate eggs. You can also use jelly beans if you want to mix it up. And then a Hershey's bar, I forgot to show that. So the first thing I did was I shaved some chocolate off of the Hershey bar. I just grabbed a knife and just shaved a little bit off, super easy. And then I piled a little bit on the cupcake to make a little nest. And then I grabbed the chocolate eggs and I just placed them on the little shaved chocolate pieces to kind of form a cute little nest. I think that these are just the perfect spring cupcakes. And then the next super easy cupcake idea is to take those little chocolate bunnies, and you're just gonna put that little guy right in the center of the cupcake. And then you can either grab those little chocolate eggs that we used in the last cupcake, or you can take some jelly beans. I kind of wanted the jelly beans to look a little bit like flowers, like just to kind of bring in some fun color. So depending who you are, you can see a little bit of a flower there, or you can see like Easter eggs. But I also love that they look like those colorful Easter eggs that you hide in the yard on Easter. Either way, I think that these are super colorful and fun. So the next cupcakes are my favorite. So for these, I got the vanilla cupcakes with the white buttercream. And then I got some jumbo marshmallows. You could use regular size marshmallows. I would probably recommend that. And then I got two different kinds of sprinkles. I got these big pink ball sprinkles, and then I got normal pink sprinkles. And what you're gonna do is cut the marshmallow in a diagonal shape, and it creates these cute little bunny shaped ears. And then you're gonna take the sticky part of the marshmallow and just dip it into the sprinkles, and then just place them on the cupcake. And then I grabbed one of those large pink sprinkles. You can also use a pink jelly bean for this, and I put it right there in the center to create a little nose. I think the kids would totally get a kick out of these cupcakes, and they are so easy to make, but they look so creative and fun. I just absolutely loved the way that these came out. So the last treat was super fun to put together, and I think that kids would really get a kick out of this one. It's kind of a spin on the dirt worm pudding. So to make this, I needed Oreos, Peeps, and then I used chocolate pudding as well as pistachio pudding, and again, the little chocolate eggs. So first, I just put the Oreos inside of my blender to make them like dirt. You can also smash them, but I think it's so much easier to just slap them in your blender. Once that was done, I started on the pudding mix, and I just followed the box instructions. It took 5 minutes to make. So I made the chocolate and the pistachio pudding. So once that was all done, I just started layering. So I put some dirt on the bottom with some eggs, and then some pudding, and it makes it a lot easier if you put your pudding in a Ziploc bag. It just makes it a little less messy, especially for that first layer. And then went in with the dirt and eggs again, and then some more pudding. I put the most pudding in that layer, and then a little more dirt and some eggs. And then I topped it off with the grain pudding to make it look like grass. And then you just top it off with a little peep, and then you can also add some eggs to the top of it if you would like. So once again, these were so easy to put together. Like I said, I love to do these kind of festive things. I love to entertain, but I always want things that are really cute, but really, really easy. And the cupcakes and these little pudding cups were right up that alley. I think that they're so festive and so cute, but super, super easy to put together. And it didn't require a ton of dishes. So now on to kind of the party prep. If you are hosting Easter this year and you really want to make it a party and really make it festive, I have a couple of fun tips for you guys. So if you guys know me, you know that I absolutely love balloons, and anytime that I can buy balloons, I am a happy girl. And so a couple of years ago, I saw these Easter egg balloons on Pinterest, and I pinned them, and I have been wanting to do them ever since. Now, these didn't turn out quite like I was hoping, but I still love them. I would still do them again, but they're not quite exactly how they were on Pinterest. So I'll explain that in a minute. But basically what you do is you get some Easter colored helium balloons, and then you're gonna take some paint and a paintbrush. You can really use any color paint you want here. I used white. And then you're gonna flip the balloon over to where it looks like an Easter egg. And then you're just gonna decorate your Easter egg by painting on whatever kind of design you want. I was worried that this would be a little bit messy or hard to do with it being a helium balloon. Like obviously if you let go of it, it's gonna like fly to the ceiling. Or that I would smudge the paint, but it was super, super easy to do. And not only was it easy, it was really fun. Like I completely enjoyed myself decorating these Easter balloons. So what you're supposed to do once the paint dries is you're supposed to detach the string on the bottom of the balloon where it normally is, and then you're gonna take some tape and you're gonna flip the balloon over to where it's in that egg shape, and you're gonna tape the string to the bottom of the balloon so that when it's floating in the air, it's floating in that egg shape. That didn't work. I could not get it to float upright, like it was floating to the side and looked really silly. So I was about to scratch the whole idea, but then I realized I really love the way that they look hanging like a normal balloon. And even though they're not in the classic egg shape, they're still egg shaped, they're just not sitting upright. But other than that, they still totally look like an Easter egg to me, and I still really love them. So it was either last Easter or the Easter before, I did a whole easy cleanup Easter tablescape where I used pretty much everything was disposable, but it still looked really festive and beautiful, but it made for a really easy cleanup. So again, you are not in the kitchen cleaning dishes when you're entertaining. So with that whole Easter table, I'll have that video linked down below. I put together these carrot utensils and everybody loved them. The kids were just like raving about them. And I think that even if you weren't putting together an entire Easter tablescape, if you were to make these, they're so easy, and just put them in a cup or even a vase on your counter where you're serving the rest of your treats. I think that it's just something really, really, really easy that you can do that kind of just brings things up to the next level of cuteness, hostess cuteness, that I think that your guests will love. So that's gonna do it for my Easter video today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Again, go check out Ariana's video. I know that she's gonna put together really awesome Easter baskets for her girls, and I'm probably gonna take some of her ideas because I still have to put together Harper's Easter basket. So that's gonna do it for me today. I hope that you guys are having an awesome day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.